They were bundled up, jackets and scarves, downright cold outside on this November evening, but all good here inside as we welcome you to Minneapolis, Minnesota.
But tonight we kick off Week 13 with a great Thursday night matchup, as it'll be the Chicago Bears taking on the Minnesota Vikings.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
And this will go as a touchback, and they will begin things at the 25. Now Herbert to start the drive.
And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32.
This defense for the Vikings, they played extremely well last week in that win over Green Bay.
And that's not the half of it. They forced 7 turnovers in that game, and I know we always talk about turnovers coming in bunches once you force the first one. But 7? That seems almost impossible, but we watched it happen.
And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. That one covers 29 yards, first down. And he'll go right back to Moore, complete again. Oh, look at the juke. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. Back-to-back plays of right around 30 yards, and the field position has totally been flipped.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. Herbert powering up the middle.
And able to get him inside the 5 here, just inside the 5 to about the 4. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. He was well over 100 yards last week. He told us this week, a little ambitious, said he wants to hit that 200 mark. We'll see.
Makes sense, though, doesn't it? Have we ever run into a running back that had a great game the week before that didn't think that's just going to naturally continue? Just make sure you feed me the football. And that's what they're all about. Continuity, rhythm, number of carries. Just keep giving it to them.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete.
Even the greats in this game, and he certainly qualifies as one of them, they're going to have trouble if they continue to throw into double coverage.
He better be careful. Throwing into too much double coverage might have a couple of them picked off. Throw left side complete. That's Moore. Touchdown Bears. DJ Moore with his 16th touchdown of the year.
And the Bears put the night's first points on the board as they take the early lead. Extra point up and good by Shudak.
And it's now a 7-0 game.
After the touchdown, here's the punter Trenton Gill to kick it away. Fair catch going to be taken, and this will be moved out to the 25.
Prescott looks to throw on first. This one caught. It's the tight end Hockenson. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. Just like that, a pickup of 20 on their first play from scrimmage.
Good job there to locate his tight end, Charles, in the middle of the field.
Yeah, he has good pass-catching abilities, and if they're able to continue to find him here in the early going, I think it'll help out his teammates out on the perimeter. You can take the big shots later if he occupies their attention.
So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. Play fake. Here's Prescott. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
You look at this Bears defense.
They were terrific last week against Buffalo in that victory.
And the big thing for them was the interceptions. And you hear teams all the time talk about establishing themselves against the pass. You know, no-fly zones and things of that nature. This group had a bunch of them in last week's game.
On the move past the 40. He's into space past the 25. And down to the 7-yard line. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal.
Just a breakdown there defensively. It looked like someone got their wires crossed because no one seemed to pick him up at all. He's running free, and there's not a quarterback in the league who's going to miss that throw. That's a huge play.
To throw is Prescott.
Into a sea of defenders and intercepted. Tyreek Stevenson picks it off. And the Bears are going to take possession here at their own 6-yard line. They'll fake the handoff. Now Fields. And firing a deep ball for Kmet. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in. These two teams, you may remember, they met up at Soldier Field earlier this season with the Bears winning that one. So if they can win here in Minnesota, they'd get a sweep of the season series.
Another throw on second down, and this one incomplete as well.
They approached this drive with a lot of confidence after the last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first two throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on third down to get their momentum going again.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he will have the Bears first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Thanks to that last play, a little more room to operate. 1st and 10 at the 18.
A give left side here for Herbert. To the 22-yard line.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
Now a 2nd and 6. Play action. It's Fields. And there's a short throw. It's caught by Kmet.
And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line.
Fields to Kmet there for a Chicago first.
Charles, Thursday night game, I think a lot of teams probably say shrink the playbook somewhat. Is that correct?
I think you're right about that because you just don't have the amount of time that you have in a normal week to put in a full playbook. So as you said, you shrink the playbook, pick out the plays that work best for you. You know what else you're looking for? Who are the freshest guys coming off the last game to play on a Thursday night? Guys have a little extra pep in their step. You go to them early and often.
2nd and 10. Off play action, Fields.
Pressure coming from the Vikings, and they get there and bring him down. Danielle Hunter make that now 8 sacks for him on the season.
And this is what you've got to do against a quarterback like him. You've got to keep him in the pocket and not let him get to the perimeter because once he gets outside, that's where he can really hurt you.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And got his man complete. A huge play there for Chicago. 42 yards. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30.
A play fake, now Fields to throw.
Sliding out of the pocket. Toward the right sideline, but it's incomplete.
Cole Kmet, the intended receiver.
But it'll be 2nd down. They come up with exactly 1 minute to go in this first quarter.
You look at this defense for the Vikings.
They played extremely well last week, and they went over the Packers.
They forced 7 turnovers.
How many?
7.
7.
I mean, think about that number now. That's supposed to be a lucky number, right? Lucky for one side, unlucky for the other.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. On play action, Fields.
To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
After all the preparation, all the practice, a play like that will absolutely break your heart. They had everything they wanted, just unable to complete it. In the end zone, a big-time drop.
On second down, a run with Herbert. Dances by him. And the Bears are going to be set up with a first and goal. He couldn't quite reach the chalk, but they'll have it at the 1-yard line. Here's Fields.
Flush to his right.
Open man, he finds Kmet. Touchdown, Chicago. A 1-yard touchdown pass. And the Bears go nearly the length of the field and finish it off with 6 points.
They've got to be thrilled on the road right now. Touchdown, turnover, touchdown, and quickly trying to make it 14-0.
Yeah, and mentioned it already. On the road, to be able to go into someone else's house and establish a start like that, obviously your confidence rises in a big way, and you're putting some doubt in their minds.
The Bears with the football. We get set to begin quarter number 2. As they've got it as we resume action.
The Bears send the kicking team out there, and they will send this one away.
Now a crease here as he's past the 30. Up to midfield. Khalif Raymond. He might take this all the way. He will take this all the way. Touchdown, Minnesota. They were already down 2 scores early. They needed something to try to stem that tide, and that certainly qualifies. A big play to get him in the end zone.
It qualifies indeed because, let's face it, they don't get something done on this drive, turn it back over, this game could be 88 and out the gate early.
What? 88 and out the gate?
Yeah.
What's that?
Listen, I used to hear my old man talk about it. Usually meant that thing's done.
Well, now that they got the touchdown, it's not 88 and out the gate. We still got a good game going ahead of us.
Extra point right down the middle, and that'll make our score 14-7.
So now the other return teams out there as they'll try to duplicate what they just saw.
And we will not see an attempt to match that return touchdown, as this will be a touchback and bring it out to the 25.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense.
They're riding a 2-game winning streak into this Thursday nighter. How easy is it when you're on a roll to stay on a roll given the quick turnaround?
Well, you would think it'd be pretty easy because everyone's locked in practice and meetings because everyone feels good about themselves. And for coaches, this is where they have to tell themselves, don't ever...
And nothing but green grass here, middle of the field. And all the way down to the 24-yard line.
103 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here.
He went over 100 yards a week ago, and with that run, he does it again.
He's an absolute horse, a guy that eats carries. And what I mean by that, the more you hand it to him, the more the production you're going to get. A big-time performer.
On first down, Fields.
He's got a man. It's his fullback.
Touchdown! Kari Blasingame.
His first touchdown on the year.
And the Bears are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Well, just a sensational start for this offense, Charles. 3 drives, 3 passing touchdowns.
Is that like mentioning a perfect game in baseball? Or are we cool to do it here in football, partner?
No, I think you can do it here in football. I think perfect game in baseball, that's its own category.
Yeah, I think you're right about that. Could not imagine a worse start for that secondary. Or let's face it, a better one for this offense. No chance they stop passing now the way that it's going. I think they'll continue to press the ball downfield and hopefully reap the same results.
Well, after the touchdown, here's the punter Trenton Gill to kick it away. Here comes Khalif Raymond from his end zone. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. As mentioned, this one of the hottest teams in the NFL, riding that winning streak into this one. But now playing here on Thursday night, do you think that this helps or hurts their momentum?
Well, ordinarily, I'd say it hurts the momentum because now you get that short week. But when a team's playing as well as they are, it actually allows them to down focus and only worry about themselves and less about their opponent. So when you're playing well, you just worry about the things you're doing well and let the opponent deal with that.
Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all, and I understand why. They look lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
An incomplete pass on second down. That muddles things a little bit here. This is 3rd and 10. They'll try the middle with Cook. And this effort will not get it done. He stopped well short of the first down at the 29. They'll get a couple yards on that one, and that'll bring up 4th down. Now on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. Fielded at the 20. It's a 47-yard punt, return of 6. And the Bears take over. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. Right now, everything they touch turns to gold. This is their 4th possession. Touchdowns on their first 3 possessions. I mean, this defense, they can't seem to stop them. It's like they're on skates.
Great analogy, Brandon, because they are pushing them back and winning everything at the line of scrimmage. They've just been laying down tracks towards the opposite end zone. So, to themselves, all they're saying is, if we don't make a mistake, there's no way they can stop us.
To throw is Fields. Oh, he bowls over it. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 18 yards on that one, and Chicago has the first. From Viking territory now, they'll come up 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. Going quickly out wide to Moore. And he takes us just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. That one goes for 24 yards. That's the number 2 receiver in the NFL in terms of yardage. And tell you what, a few more plays like that, he won't be number 2 for long.
Well, that's what often happens when you have competitors running around the field. These guys know where they stand in relationship to yardage, totals, numbers, the whole deal. And let's face it, all of them, they all want to be number 1.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
Yeah, their back's up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
Here's a give to Herbert. Nice little juke. And he's going to be stopped just short of the first down marker at the Vikings 16. 118 yards for him on the ground so far tonight as he has been terrific in this first half. They'll run with Herbert. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Touchdown Bears! DJ Moore with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Bears have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns. Extra point up and good by Shudak. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Well, after the touchdown, here's the punter Trenton Gill to kick it away. Here's Raymond bringing it out. And he's probably realizing he should have stayed in the end zone as he can only muster a return to the 14-yard line.
For most people, the excitement of a kickoff return is to see a long one that goes back in the opposite direction. But for the guys covering it, it's being able to stop them deep in their own territory. How about that incredible form tackle right there? Shoulder into ball carrier, and down he goes.
10 yards there to start the drive, and just enough by about the length of the football for a first down. Here's Prescott. Open man, he's got him, the tight end Hockenson.
A lot of tight ends just use their size and their strength, try to occupy some space and kind of body people away and catch the football. But not this guy. He's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes in his background with his footwork.
Able to shake him off. All in all, no gain on the play, and it'll bring up third.
Well, I could spin this negatively as he just got back to the line of scrimmage. But when you really analyze it, he took away a big play for the defense, made it an uneventful run because he avoided a sack and didn't lose yardage.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's got a first down as he's going to be taken down. But a very nice pickup there just in front of the 2-minute warning. A first down throw for Prescott. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
This could be the start of a nice stand from this defense now after getting walked backwards on this drive. Come through with another one here, and you have them staring at a 3rd and long, and that puts the defense in a position to dictate to the offense.
Setting up the screen for Cook. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there. Now they got to get to the line quickly. First down, Prescott. It's complete to Cook. Touchdown, Vikings.
James Cook, 40 yards. And the Vikings are able to make some inroads here to that deficit.
Now the try here for the extra point. It's up and good, and it's now 28-14. Minnesota's kick team ready, and the Vikings boom it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And still plenty of time remaining here in the half, more than a minute. We'll see if they just want to protect that lead or try to... He's got him in! Complete! Look at the big fella go! Touchdown! Cole Kmet with his second touchdown of the game, number 8 on the season, as his guys are able to push that lead out a bit further.
Extra point up and good by Shudak.
And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21.
Well, after the touchdown, here's the punter Trenton Gill to kick it away. Here's Raymond bringing it out. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line.
They're on the 16-yard line.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway.
Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, and this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
The throw over the middle taken in, and mark him down way up close to the 40 at the 39. On 1st and 10, Prescott.
Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. Kyler Gordon picks it off. And the Bears are in great shape here as they take over at their 46-yard line.
The Bears in good field position to start out 1st and 10 at their own 46.
Now it's Fields. That's complete to his running back, Herbert.
Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime.
Let's just call it what it is. This has been a flat-out struggle for this defense all game long. They've really had a hard time slowing them down. And while I'm not big on speeches and guys jumping up and down, they might need their team leader on defense to get in their face right now and light a fire under these guys. They've got to start playing better assignment football and start getting guys on the ground.
Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
Had an open man that time, but ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely. Just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet.
That's complete to Mooney.
And this is going to turn into another 1st down as the tackle is made at the Vikings 26.
Fields.
Eluding the pressure right.
Looks for the out route, and it's complete to Kmet.
Now a timeout called with 3 seconds to go. And, of course, they're in field goal range in the final seconds of this first half.
Here we go.
A final shot before the break. Fields.
Flushed out right.
He'll get that complete to Khalil Herbert.
So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth ready for quarter number 3. The Vikings set to receive the second half kickoff, and they trail it here as we resume play. Here's Raymond bringing it up. And he's up past the 20 with the 22-yard line.
At their own 22-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive.
Well, they look up at the scoreboard facing that deficit. A 3-score game, Charles, but look, there's plenty of time to go here. The old football cliche that comes to my mind is you can't get it all back at once. They probably need something, though, out of this drive, at least 3 points.
Are you trying to say that there's no 3-score drive on that play sheet for any one of those coordinators? They just don't have it, right? You're trying to get it all back. You know you can't get it back in one drive, but maybe cut into it a little bit as you just suggested. Try and create a little bit of momentum, a little bit of a spark, and then maybe that'll carry over.
And a good push there defensively as they stop him at the 48. Gain of just 1.
1 yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 8.
Second down, Prescott. That'll be complete to Cook. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. A big play there for Minnesota. 42 yards. So now following the big play, they've got a 1st and goal all the way down at the 10. They'll run with Cook. And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings.
James Cook hitting double digits with his 10th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Vikings are able to cut into this lead as they score on the opening drive of the second half.
Minnesota's kick team ready, and the Vikings move it away.
Peoples-Jones going to elect not to run this out, and they'll begin at the 25.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive.
And they were terrific in the first half, built up a sizable lead, and it's just been cut into a bit following the opening drive score on the other side. But this is a unit that has to be itching to get the football again.
You could say that again. They've got to be pretty eager because, let's face it, they've had to sit through halftime, then sit on the sidelines and watch that drive. So you can bet that they're saying, let's get on with this. We got to go out there and get some more points.
That's complete to Peoples-Jones.
Well, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40.
Another first down, this time on a gain of 19. Fields now to throw. Finding more on the out route for the completion.
And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last two plays.
Here we go.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Fields.
Escaping the pressure right. And down inside the 15 he goes. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run.
He's starting to fall into the category of not fair because when he's on target throwing the ball, he's dangerous. But when you add in his ability to make plays with his feet, almost impossible.
Yeah, exactly. They've had trouble stopping him in the secondary. This time they've got the great coverage. Oh, he can run too. Yeah, give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
Here's Fields.
Flush to his right. His pass caught at the 4.
And the Bears are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line. Herbert diving for the end zone, and he'll get there. Touchdown. Now Shudak for the extra point.
And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21 points.
Well, after the touchdown, here's the punter Trenton Gill to kick it away. And he'll elect not to run with it. And a fair catch will move this out to the 25-yard line.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway.
I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Prescott looks to throw on first. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there was not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
And a good burst there gets him 7 up to midfield. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Prescott now from the 50. And complete right side to Cook. So the completion gets him just a yard. And that's going to bring up a 4th down.
A short gain that doesn't get them the 1st down brings up a 4th down situation.
Really nice job defensively. They knew where the sticks were. They got the stop before it. Now Prescott on 4th down. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. The Vikings unable to convert here on 4th. And it'll be a turnover on downs.
On 1st and 10, it's Herbert.
A beautiful fake. And he's going to get this inside the 30.
170 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night.
For a lot of guys playing this game, there's no better feeling than running right through a tackle. He's able to lower his center of gravity and churn his legs for a really nice pickup.
And he is out of bounds inside the 30. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
They did a really nice job there defensively. They strung the play out, didn't give him a cutback lane. On each play, you have guys what I call our BCR players. Guys are responsible for the bootleg, for the cutback, and for the reverse. They played that one perfectly.
And rode him right out of bounds. And that false start penalty certainly not helping their cause here. 2nd down and long.
One play action. Fields.
He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. Got his man, and it's caught for a Chicago touchdown. DJ Moore, 32 yards. And the Bears are able to add on to that lead.
Extra point up and good by Shudak.
And that'll increase their lead to 28.
Well, after the touchdown, here's the punter Trenton Gill to kick it away. Here's Raymond bringing it out.
The lane opens here. He's past the 30. It's a foot race. And they are not going to catch him. He's in. Touchdown, Minnesota.
Again, help it, partner. I get fired up. 2 kickoff returns for touchdowns in the same game. This is fun to watch.
Yeah, we call a lot of games in a lot of different places. Sometimes it seems like we do it simultaneously, but we rarely get to see this. Extra point splits the uprights, and that'll cut the lead back down to 21. So let's try this again. After the kick return TD, here's yet another kickoff.
And we will not see an attempt to match that return touchdown, as this will be a touchback and bring it out to the 25.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And now you've got the clock winding down here in the 3rd quarter. Your 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this drive?
Too early to fully commit to playing the clock game. Yet at the same time, you're also not going pell-mell like you would in 2-minute offense. This is what NFL offenses call 4-minute football. Take the clock out of the game a little bit, wind it down, but at the same time, keep advancing the ball down the field.
And shutting him off, now open field.
And that's going to be another first down. Good running for him to start the drive. This one, 11 yards.
A Chicago first down there on a gain of 11. One quarter remains here in this Thursday night matchup. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And we return, welcoming you back to Minneapolis. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
They'll go again with Herbert.
And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
Boy, 203 yards on the ground for him now as he has gotten better, really, as the night's gone on.
The Bears on 3rd down. A perfect 4 for 4 thus far. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1.
A handoff for Herbert.
Able to slither by.
And he will have the Bears first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
A gain of 14. First down, Chicago.
All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. Going quickly out wide to Moore. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
They'll run here with Herbert.
And not a whole lot there. He does get a couple, taking it from the 5 down to the 3.
All of a sudden, those lanes that were there earlier in the drive dry up near the goal line. That's a good job defensively to diagnose the run and stop it for a very short pickup.
They'll try again. Pushing for the end zone, but he's not going to get there. They stop him just shy of the goal line.
Call it a gain of 2 as they're knocking on the door now. 3rd and goal.
Herbert.
And this time he is in.
Yes. Khalil Herbert.
His 2nd touchdown of the night.
And the Bears extend this 4th quarter lead, and they are getting closer and closer to win number 11. Extra point up and good by Shudak.
And that'll increase their lead to 28.
Well, after the touchdown, here's the punter Trenton Gill to kick it away. Here's Raymond bringing it out. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
Take it to the house. Oh, you can go all the way back. There we go.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive.
Remember, they have won 3 straight, but getting to 4 straight does not appear to be in the cards as they are in a big 4th quarter hole.
Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. On 2nd down, Cook. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
Well, that was a unit that understood exactly where the 1st down marker was, handed it to their guy who could run it, created some space, and he got there.
Prescott on 1st down. This one caught. It's the tight end, Hockenson. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. So into Bear territory now. This is 1st and 10 at the 43. Here's Prescott. And he'll go down. The Bears get there for the sack.
That was a corner blitz, and it was Kyler Gordon getting in there for the sack.
Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. Prescott from the gun. Able to find a lot of empty space there, picking up the 1st down at a 21-yard gain. Looking to throw. Prescott. And he's going to be taken down back around the 35-yard line.
Dropped for a loss of 7 by multiple defenders.
Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle. Prescott now.
This is caught by Addison.
17 yards on the pickup. And that's going to make it 3rd down and less than a yard. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Vikings in possession of the football as we get you reset. They face a 3rd down now as they try to find a late score. They'll run it. Here's Cook. And he's brought down. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Here's Prescott. Eluding the pressure right. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Well, here's a classic second guess. I thought he had a better chance of a positive play if he just ran it himself. The coverage downfield was really good. That one falls incomplete.
A 2nd down throw for Prescott. Flushed out right. And he's going to go down. this will count as a sack, a very short sack, taken down at the 2. It'll wind up going as a sack and a loss of 2. And now the task gets more difficult here on 3rd and goal. Prescott on 3rd and goal. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
Desperation time. Prescott on 4th. And this is caught. Well, they get one back. Picking up the late touchdown here, but still down big. Extra point forthcoming. And that'll cut the lead back now to 21. Minnesota's kick team ready, and the Vikings boom it away. Peoples-Jones going to elect not to run this out, and they'll begin at the 25.
Let's go now.
And they take a knee. Clock counting down toward 40 seconds as they take the knee. Well, partner, under the lights in primetime, this offense, they gave the nation quite a